Geelong Essendon Saturday night. This is just like tunes time with Jim.
Yeah.
Just a lot of
Just
songs
lost
today.
your marbles from too many live
I've just been
streams.
talking. I've just run out of oxygen. My brain's just flying.
You're going to sing more than talking at the moment.
There are some big ins and outs for this game as well, but the Essendon Bomb Rays are 1.5 point favourites at the MCG on Saturday night at 7:30. The over-under is 167.5. The Bombers are ahead of the Cats on the ladder. The Cats have gone 1-6 in their last 7 after starting 7-0. This is getting worrisome, Stats Boy.
Yeah, I'd be worried if I was the Cats. The main one for the Cats is that they're 15th ranked in the defensive column. That is a huge worry. Tom Stewart, again, we've said it before, he might get tagged by Guelphy, people are saying. Guelphy's a lot smaller, but he's been, I don't know, if he's pinching people like Matt Crowley used to do or things like that. But yeah, I'm worried about the Cats' defense.
Ryan Crowley?
Who did I say? Matt Crowley. Yeah. Oh, I meant to say Ryan Crowley. Yeah.
Ryan Crowley.
Creepy Crowley.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's the thing I'm worried about. Their defense has been horrible. Dons, what's their offense? 8th offense, so that's not too bad at 86 a game. Yeah, they've just been so off and very unlike Geelong because they're usually they're really good at lockdown and defending.
Ins and outs for this are interesting as well, right? As mentioned, Lawson Humphrey comes in for the Cats, making his debut.
Cool.
Shannon Neal comes in, presumably for Tomahawk.
Yes.
Mitch Nevitt in as well.
Ollie Henry.
Out goes Ollie Henry with an injury. Ocean Mullen and Tomahawk.
Yeah. That's brutal because Henry and I know Hawkins hasn't been going too well, but he still is a big guy.
You know what this says to me?
Big Shannon Neal game.
Jezza time.
Oh, Jezza. Sorry, yes.
Toddley Goldstein. I love Toddley. JD Gresham and Jai Menzies and Nate Caddy dropped. So Menzies, I reckon, is a bit stiff.
Caddy actually did really well as well, but Goldie, just the experience.
Up against a Cats team that's like, Blixabs is our ruck, sure.
I can't believe they've still put Sam de Koning in there last week. I reckon I was trying to rattle Tom. Definitely didn't work. Don't put him in the ruck ever again.
All right, give us some stats, man.
Yeah, sure. Essendon have won their last 13 matches as favourite, which a lot of people say Essendon are downhill skis, but when they're favourite, they do win. So even though this is only slight favouritism. Geelong have won the last 6 meetings though in this matchup, but have failed to cover the line in their last 10 matches after a loss. So they just, I don't know, when they lose, their heads are down the next week as well. So hopefully Geelong can fire up in this one. That's all I'm hoping for because I think Geelong still have the team that can make finals, but they're just not playing like it at all.
Tricky one. Essendon are 9-4-1.
Yep.
Geelong are 8-6. And I mean, the big question for this one is, can Jezza fire Sans Tomahawk?
He's been so inconsistent this year, Jezza.
He has these flashes where he's about to take over the game. Look at him go! Oh, how did he miss that?
Yeah.
Kind of vibes. This could be the game. I don't know if it will be. I'm going to change my pick with some of those outs. I'm going to go Essendon by 15.
Oh, really?
Completely switched around. The big question, obviously, is will Jezza fire Sans Tomahawk? I think he'll try. I don't mind this Essendon defense at times, though.
I think they should even try Jezza or Tom Stewart in the midfield a little bit. There needs to be some firepower in there. Just a big body. There's a lot of guys in there just getting 23 or less touches.
With Ridley back, Nick Martin, Laverty, Mason Redmond, big Ben Mackay out there as well.
You're talking yourself into Essendon?
I've just sort of talked myself into Essendon, who are the best team in the AFL, non-Sydney division, obviously. So
non-Sydney division. We didn't actually talk about this being the country game.
So this is my point. The country game. Who doesn't love the country game, which is in the city at 7:30 on Saturday night, negating the fact that anyone from the country can't get a train home. So don't have a few tins, too bad. Can't go to this game because you can't drive home.
I understand why it's at the G, but don't call it the country game. Have it. Maybe even in Geelong, they could have had it in Geelong.
You know what you could have just done? Just had it at 2 o'clock on a Saturday afternoon at the G.
They usually have this as the Arvo game on a Sunday Arvo, which I was surprised they don't do that. But you're right, your country people.
Nothing screams country game more like playing in the city at night.
Yeah.
Where no one from the country
you
can
got
get
a good
home
point.
before midnight.
You got a very good point.
Amazing work by the Brains Trust there.
Very good point.
All right. I'm taking Essendon by 15 here, Stats Boy.
I'm going to go Geelong by 3. I'm really worried now with those outs because I think I'm not that fussed about Tomahawk. He's been a bit off, but Ollie Henry, I thought, could have a really good game.
This is a kitchen sink game.
It is.
For the Cats.
I think Geelong have to play attacking.
It's a Scott Bowl as well.
Yeah, Scott Bowl.
I love
we didn't
Scott
talk about
Bowl.
that. Yeah.
Who's the better coach? Definitely not Brad. Do you reckon their mum is just like,
when Chris Scott got his
Brad,
flag,
just get out of here. Would you?
when Chris Scott got his first flag, he just inherited one of the best like teams ever.
Sure.
The second one though is different because he has won too.
Brad Scott also had to get like,
Brad Scott had some crap
grandfathered into basically being given like a job with a family gig, essentially running the the rules for the AFL and gross.
But no, definitely Chris Scott's the better coach. I just wanted to lengthen that out a little bit more as a North fan.